as you mature, brothers, you can't say you love Allah and don't love yourself enough to perform the duty that is required to yourself. Oh, okay. Now, what is the duty that I'm required to do? Well, we already know what our duty is to God, but you also have a duty to yourself. Well, what is my duty to myself? Well, I'm a human. And I'm made in the image and the likeness of God, according to the Bible. And according to the Quran, I am the vicegerent of God. I am responsible for God's work on earth. I got a duty to myself. He introduces himself to us in the Quran. Alif Lam Mim. And some of the scholars translated, although this is not an accurate translation of these letters, they say it means, I, Allah, am the best knower. Well, then how can you be a servant of God and not be a seeker after knowledge? Come on now. I'm not saying that you should spend your time looking at how the world turns. Or the general hospital. Or the days of our lives. You have a duty to yourself to grow in knowledge, because it is only knowledge that separates the animal instinct of the human being and grows us into human beings that can reflect the divine attributes of God. So every day we live, we should be trying to know something more today than we learned or knew yesterday. That is a duty binding upon us. So whether you go to school or not, the Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad, and the words were Iqra, read. And I noticed the word read came before the word pray. Because the more you read and know about Allah and your relationship to Allah, the more dutiful you will be toward Allah and toward yourself. Am I making sense? Okay, let's go a step further. This is a beautiful body that he gave us. This is a magnificent construction, isn't it? What is your duty to yourself? Your duty is not to hang out in Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Popeye, Church's Chicken. Your duty to yourself is to feed yourself the best of what the earth provides to give you the nourishment to keep this body alive. And that determines how much you love you. If I love me, then I'm going to feed me properly. And I'm going to have me a woman that will feed me properly. Isn't that right? That's your duty. If you know that the water is not pure, since water is the essence of life, then it's your duty when you love yourself to drink a good glass of water. That's your duty. Take care of yourself. Now you want to smoke. That's not a duty. But they have it so that it binds itself to you as though it is a duty. So you wake up in the morning looking for a cigarette. Rather than looking for God or looking for some good food, you wake up, I got to have my cigarette. So the enemy has bound you to something that is against your life. And you're going to talk about, I love myself and I love you, baby, like I love myself, but I'm killing myself every day. So hell, don't be surprised when I kill you. Duty is the demonstration of the degree of your love. The greater your sense of duty, the greater your love for that which you have bound yourself to by duty.